Welcome to DTV. I'm joined with Cale Morton, and we'll be doing a bit of a feature on the versatile Demon today. And Cale, thanks for joining us. It's good to see you and see you back playing some footy. You've had a bit of a tough run with injury in the past few pre-seasons, but you played the past 3 games and had 20 touches or more. What's it like to be back?
Yeah, it's good to be back. I felt as though I had a good pre-season. Unfortunately, I injured myself on the verge of the season starting, so it was a little bit disappointing to miss the first couple of games, but now that I'm back in the team, I'm really concentrating on playing consistent footy and cementing my place in the team.
Yeah. It's been a bit untimely for you the past 3 years. You've had interrupted pre-seasons which have hindered the start of your year. How frustrating has that been?
Yeah, it's very frustrating. I mean, I haven't played round 1 in a couple of years now, so that's disappointing for me. You know, you have long pre-seasons and you train as hard as you can and you really try and get up for that round 1, but in the big scheme of things, I guess round 1 isn't the most important game of the year. But, you know, I've learnt a lot along the way about myself through the rehab processes, and I'm a better player for that, so hopefully I can continue to develop and really cement my spot in the team.
Yeah. Bit of a difference from your first 2 years. You played 40 matches as a youngster coming in the system. It's a great achievement. Tougher times in the past few years. It's led to a little bit of criticism from media and supporters, which you've had to cop. What's that been like?
Yeah, it's been tough at times. You know, it's never good to have your own supporters getting into you, but you know, they pay their money to come to the games and they're able to voice their own opinions. That's fine. I think everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but you know, for me personally, it's a challenge just to get out there each week and play my best footy and hopefully prove the doubters wrong. So, although that's at the back of my mind, at the forefront of my mind, I want to do the best I can for the team and help the team get a win every week.
Do you feel the past 3 weeks have actually started to give you a bit of recognition amongst the supporters? Do you feel that the tide might be turning a little bit? Well,
it's been a different role for me over the past 3 weeks. I've played inside midfield, so predominantly I've played on the outside and I've had to sort of wait for the ball to come to me. So I'm really enjoying the opportunity to win my own ball and get my contested possession up and probably just not wait for the ball to come to me so much. And it gives me an opportunity to showcase my ability to win my own ball, which is something that I've sort of prided myself on, albeit not being able to show it too much in the AFL. So I think it's a great opportunity and something I'm looking forward to doing more of as the season progresses and hopefully I can become an integral part of the Melbourne midfield moving forward.
Interesting for yourself being a high draft pick. You've actually had a bit of a mentor within the club who wasn't a high draft pick and has had to battle. It's helped you in recent times, and that's Clint Bartram. Can you talk about that sort of that role?
Yeah, Clint and I have got a really good relationship, and it's a mutual respect, and he helps me out where he can, and I offer him support. He's going through a lot with his knee injury at the moment, and it's just a challenge for him to get up for each week. But for me, I mean, Clint's been great for someone to speak to, and we've had the honest conversations, and he says it how it is, and he laid it all bare for me at the start of this season. We spoke about a few different things, and they're things that I now value really highly, and if I can play with the characteristics that Clint plays with each week and go about my footy the way he does, I'm going to earn respect around this place, and that's something that I really hope to earn.
Yeah. What are some of those things that he laid bare and were pretty honest about?
I think over the past few years, I've lost a little bit of respect in a sense with keeping to structure. The team has a structure which everyone must keep to, and at times I've drifted from that, and something I'm not proud of. I've opted to make my own decisions, and the team's always bigger than the individual, so I've been singled out about that a couple of times, but over this pre-season I really made it a focus just to stick to structures, and a good old saying in footy is, you know, if you do the right thing you'll get rewarded. So it's turned out that's happened on a few occasions this year where I've stuck to the structure and the ball's come my way. So it's a change for me, and you know, as I've matured and grown up and I'm in my 5th year now, I know the reality is you've got to play by the team rules, and that's something that I do now, and I don't even think about the past anymore. You know, we've got a whole new coaching staff. The slate was wiped clean at the start of the pre-season, and I'm going about my business now in a manner in which I'll endeavour to earn respect off my teammates.
Has Mark Neal been good for your career?
Yeah, he's been awesome. More than anything, he's just probably given me a bit of a licence to run and to really play to my strengths, and And if you can play to the team structure and help the team as much as you can in the game plan, and for me now it's in the stoppages, in the contested possessions, I really feel like my strengths will come out and be on show. So he's given me the licence to run and run hard, and that's something that I've sort of feel like I've probably been holding back over the past few years, and it really is a strength of mine. So now that I'm playing to that a bit more, I hope everything else, all the work rate and tackles on top of that, will just be the icing.
You're feeling now you're at your most settled since you've been at the club in terms of where you're at in your career and confidence-wise?
I probably feel more settled in my first couple of years, but looking back on it, in my first 2 years, I was never going to get the best out of myself. So as much as I was settled in the team, I was never going to develop as a footballer the way I am now. So while at the moment I'm still settling in the team, I feel like when I do reach the peak, it's going to be better for the team and for myself, and I think I'll develop into a better player. So I know that's a long way away, but if I can keep taking these small steps now and developing my confidence and settling into the team, I think I'm going to be a better player down the track.
Cale, thanks for joining us. Been some honest sort of comments from yourself, and best wishes for the rest of the season and your remaining career.
Yeah, no worries. I guess to the supporters out there, just have faith, because we're doing a lot of work here at the club, not only with myself but with a lot of other players, and I think the culmination is going to be a success down the road.
Well done.
Cheers.